Hello everyone, Chef Kim here. Once again, I'm going to show you how to do Italian sausage stuffed mushrooms. You can use sweet Italian sausage or hot, lengths or bulk, whichever you prefer. So here we go. Alright, in the pan, which I've had warming up, I'm putting in a little bit of butter and olive oil. I like to use the butter because it adds flavor, whereas you could use just olive oil and that would be fine. Alright, now let's put the back side down first. You may have to add a little bit more oil, which I think I will do. And keep the heat on about medium high. So you can see they're already browning. Right. Now, this is how I tell if the mushrooms are ready. See this one, it's not bending at all. Where this one is, it's starting to. Whoops, if I can get a hold of it. They're still pretty slippery. See, they're not really bending much. Alright, let's check them now. See? Look at the difference. See how it's bending? Yeah. Okay. That means they're ready. So let's shut it off. Woo! Look at that. Awesome. Caramelization. That's my favorite word, I think. You guys might agree. Now, I like to drain them. Anytime you can get rid of a little excess fat, do it. We don't need it. I've been heating my pan for a couple minutes. Nothing new, right? I'm going to add onions and garlic. And that is the staple with me. You will find. To me, it's like salt and pepper. Now I'm going to add the Italian sausage. And I bought bulk. It is easier. If you buy the links, then you got to take it out of the skin. Or the casing. Now I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit. Something like this. You don't want to burn that sausage. Or the onions and mushrooms, or onions and garlic. No mushrooms in this one. Well, that's not true, is it? We're stuffing this into the mushrooms. I'm just trying to break it up. You don't really need to be flipping it around, but... Alright, now we'll let it just sit for a little bit. Put a little pepper. A little salt. Little Italian seasoning. If you wanted to prepare this the day before, what you would do is once you get them stuffed, you just put them in your refrigerator and leave them, and they'll last a couple days. And then whenever you're having your guests or you want to serve them, then you just are going to pop them in the oven. Now, depending on how you're serving them, if they're finger food, I would not serve the marinara sauce with it. But otherwise, I would totally serve it with it. It just makes it so much better. You could serve this over pasta. That'd be great. Alright, put a little bit of basil in there. Alright, so the sausage is cooked. And into this, I'm going to add a little bit of marinara. Whoop. And some little Parmesan. And I whipped up an egg here because I just want to use part of it. The egg is what binds it together. I've talked of this before. You need a binding agent when you're doing a type of stuffing. It helps to hold it together. Now, for this, it's the egg and breadcrumbs. Okay, and then we're going to put some mozzarella in here. I think I'm going to do a little bit more marinara. You want this sausage broken up pretty good. Let's put some of these crumbs in. All right. That looks pretty good. Now, you want to make sure it holds together pretty good. I think it's all right. I might add just a tiny bit more crumbs. Okay. And then we'll put the mushrooms here. Actually, what I'll do is I'll just start stuffing them. Now, don't these look good? And it certainly is not very difficult. I'm going to put them in the oven, a 350 oven, for about 10 minutes. Look at those. Woo! Well, wait till the cheese is melted, then they're going to look better. But you know what's in it, so I wonder if your mouth is watering. Now I'm going to melt the cheese.